It's no secret that building relationships with your most profitable and loyal customers can improve profit margins for any company. Yet today, many loyalty programs keep failing to reach to their goals only because they cannot track the effectiveness from start to finish, and as a result, are unable to make corrective actions when needed. Business intelligence proved itself to be an integral part of any successful loyalty program by providing essential insight into the entire program process. As the industry's first BI 3.0 solution, Panorama Necto is capable of delivering personalized, relevant, and actionable insights in real time to allow managers to make better and faster decisions. Let's assume that I'm a loyalty program manager with a national electronics retailer. As I log into Necto every morning, Necto automatically suggests a number of workboards that are relevant to my business objectives and activities. Let's take a look at the workboard my team and I are using to track the performance of customer loyalty initiatives. By the way, Necto is the only BI solution that utilizes a concept of workboards, dynamic and rich dashboards that allow users to analyze and visualize data as well as collaborate to resolve issues together without having to switch between different applications. On this workboard, you can see a few charts that we're using to track the performance of the loyalty programs that are currently running. Of course, the main component here is the bubble chart, which shows us sales on the x-axis, visits on the y, and the average household spending, which is represented by the size of each bubble. As you can see, the tin segments bubble is over here, and very small because the average spend is only $3. However, it generates a great proportion of revenue thanks to the high number of visits. There are also silver and bronze tiers, and of course the gold, which has the largest average spend amount. Needless to say that our main goal is to move as many customers as possible to the gold tier, as it will help us generate more revenue with less efforts and increase ROI. Below is the grid that shows us most important numbers, movement of customers between tiers. But it's just looking and tracking these numbers that is not enough. To get the most important insight out of it, you have to slice and dice this data. Let's see what issues Necto can identify automatically for us. We will use the one-click insight button to find any irregularities in the data. As you can see, Necto has pinpointed two issues. Looks like the growth for the gold and silver tiers has slowed down tremendously in the last month. Let's enable notes on this workboard to see if anyone from my team has added any explanations to this data, and it looks like the decrease in growth for our top tiers is due to the recession. Okay, so that makes sense. Let's dig deeper and look at our loyalty programs from a different angle. Here's a different workboard that is mostly used to track the movement of members between tiers by a number of retail chains in different regions. The pie charts below represent the distribution of the tier revenue in each of these 5 regions. And we can see that the tin sales are the highest everywhere but in the last region on the right, Prior. Prior's gold sales are much higher than tin. Let's have a look at the data. We will change the view to show only the grid, and we will use again the one-click insight button to show us significant changes in the data. And it looks like Prior has indeed had a very productive month, increasing gold tier movement by almost 16%. This is a very interesting finding, especially considering that we are still recovering from the recession. I would love to find out how they were able to achieve that and how we can replicate their success in other segments. Let's activate the social bar, where Necto recommends the most relevant people for you to collaborate with based on the data in the workboard, corporate structure, and your profile preferences. So it looks like Bob, the Customer Loyalty Strategies Manager, is the best person to discuss this with, so we'll drag his avatar onto the data cell we are interested in and write the question in the open discussion pane. That's it. Bob has received an email with my questions and a link that will bring him right to the exact place of this workboard we're looking at right now. I'm sure he will have something exciting to tell me. But meanwhile, I want to browse some more relevant workboards that might also help me find a solution. We'll open the advisor that already knows what might be of interest to me and will recommend only useful insights. But that's a story for another video. See you later.